Oh, Andy Serkis, you are one lucky son of a bitch. From Planet of the Apes to King Kong, movie magic turns you from man to ape. You're a classically trained actor who gets paid big bucks to just monkey around. Yep, you're showing your big red monkey ass and winning awards for it. Jealous much? I know I am, you cheeky chimp. But I'm here to speak on one role in particular that you are famous for. A more stripped-down performance. But one that is utterly, dare I say it, precious. Yep, I'm talking about Gollum from Lord of the Rings. And the reason I said stripped down is because he is a naked little gremlin. But seriously, folks, Pete Jackson must have been toking on some serious stuff when he thought this one up. Only a serious stoner could imagine this random little guy, a disgusting CGI creature who embodies human greed. Gollum is a repulsive imp who is obsessed with a shiny little object. Does that sound relatable? It should! One ring to rule them all equals Apple iPhone. Gollum is like a mix of Dobby and Jar Jar Binks. He seems extremely real, but he is mostly made of pixels. But that is okay. I repeat, that is okay. I honestly admire that about him.
Welcome to Millennial Excellence. My name is Josiah Hughes, and you might be able to tell I got a little bit of a tickle in me throat this week.
Is it a leprechaun tickling your throat?
I swallowed a leprechaun. Pause.
Yeah, that's the biggest pause of all time.
Would you care to introduce yourself over there? I forgot who you are, actually.
Well, that's rude.
It's not rude. It's actually forthcoming to admit that.
You're right.
It was actually brave of me.
I think it's good to reintroduce ourselves to each other and the world. And when you see somebody who you kind of know, it's good.
Your voice sounds a little bit crackly too, and I'm wondering if you're doing empathy throat stuff right now.
Pause. I might be. Yeah, I might be.
Since we hit record, your voice has gotten more froggish.
That's because I'm holding the microphone up to myself very closely, so that way I don't have to strain.
It sounds like we both kind of have morning voice. And we are
I know, I like the loss
of our
morning
generation.
Voice. That's right.
Well, speaking
I kind of think every generation, like, there's all this push towards all these micro generations. I think every year and perhaps every month of the year should have a generation attached to it.
Well, I think the month
and I've been working
horoscopes.
On this.
Oh, really?
Well, not really, but I've been thinking about working on it.
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear your findings, so maybe we can work through it. What have you got so far?
So I think 1990, if you're born in 1990, you're the 9/11 generation because you were 10 or 11 years old.
Oh, you were 11 when 9/11 happened.
Precisely.
But what if you were born in 1992 when you were 9 on 9/11?
Right. I was 1992.
Or is 11 the more important number of 9/11? That's another good question.
Maybe there could be two. No, there's not. I've already determined this scientifically. In 1990 is the 9/11 generation.
Not to cry ageism on you.
Yes.
Pause.
Well, it's a nice round number. Ageism. That's why.
Why didn't you start? I was born in 85, so can we go back? Can we name my generation?
Yeah, yours is Generation Bitch Ass.
Wow, why?
I mean, I didn't. Like, it's just because I worked on it. I worked on it with focus groups, and that's what we came up with. Because of scientifically and demographically, people born in 1985 are known as Generation Bitch Ass. But it's kind of like in tarot when you pull the death card. That's actually a good thing.
So what does it mean? Wait, do these mean anything, or that meaning is to be interpreted later?
It's the most deterministic factor. Yes, the name. It's nominal determinism.
Okay, great. So are we going to do all the years, or just the 2 that we were born?
I think we can just start with that. We'll put that in our pocket.
What about 1999?
And actually, maybe 1999 is Troye Sivan X Charlie XCX generation.
However, literal choice.
I think that maybe we can pick a different year every episode.
I'll start. Okay, what's the range that we're sticking with? Well, let's do all the millennials first, because other generations, of course, as everybody knows. God damn, this is a seamless plug. Every other generation is oft explored on our Patreon, Millennial Excellence Plus, which features such generations as Generation Excellence Plus, Generation X Excellence, and Boomer Excellence, and Silent Generation Excellence, and even Generation Beta, the newest generation, we have explored at great length. And so, if you were so inclined, you could go to Patreon if you wanted. Or not. We're playing it cool, I think.
Yeah, that's go. Right.
But one thing that's not cool is that we've made it all this time. We're on year 3 of the show, I believe. Mm-hmm. And we don't have a tagline.
Well, before you make your pitch, I do have a fan suggestion that I'm going to include. Because this isn't just any other fan. It's our biggest fan who listens to every episode and talks to me about it.
Alex,
and when we're hanging out with friends and I tell a story, he'll say, I already heard about this on the podcast.
Is it Alex Schwartzentruber?
Yes, it is. And he has a suggestion, and this is since he
can
contributes
we
to
do
the
radical
show,
honesty real quick, actually?
Mm-hmm.
Can I make it uncomfortable for a
second? This is so out of order. Yes, go ahead.
Caleb.
Radical honesty.
I have noticed that this is something that is so awkward that I thought it would be fun to bring up on mic instead. But I've noticed, you mentioned Alex is our biggest fan, and he also is on the show regularly. And I've noticed that when the episodes come out, Alex and I put them on our Instagram stories every single week. And I don't think I've ever seen you do it once in your entire life on either Instagram. I don't think that's true.
I think back in the day I did.
So what's happened? Are you over it? You're over the show?
I guess I'm over it.
What?
I think I'm oversharing it. No, I'm not oversharing it. I'm undersharing it.
You're over. You've decided that you've given it the bump, and it's time for it. And the thing is, it is one of those things that has gotten into my head because I think, am I actually just posting things too often? Am I being like a promoter type, or is that just my personality versus yours?
I think it's just your personality, and it's Alex's personality because Alex likes to support his friends.
Yeah, exactly.
And be helpful. Yes. Like that's the thing is like I don't do that and I extend it to myself. Like if my friend
you don't do that for others, therefore
yes, exactly. Like I don't just because my friend dropped a song, I'm not necessarily going to share it. And the same is true for me.
For your own project.
Yes. Like I have to like earn it in my own. Everybody has to earn a share in my own eyes.
And so we haven't earned the art that you make for the show every week has not met your own standards.
Absolutely not. It's ass.
For a second I thought that it was because I was putting the wrong songs in the stories because we've talked about that before. You gave me a little talking to about the songs. But even with your song choices, it's not worthy of a share.
Not yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah, I was reminded of it yesterday because I did a dump of some of my tweets on Instagram, and a stranger who I have no clue who they are. I don't know if you saw this. I mean, at this point, I'm wondering if you might even have me muted on Instagram.
No, I did see that. Yes.
Let me find. I won't say her name. Her name's Taylor. She said, I just shared one of my tweets on my story because when you post something, you put it on your story after because some people only look at the stories.
Yeah.
She said, your need for attention appears insatiable. Do you think that's true? We're in radical honesty, so you can say it.
Well, appear is doing the lifting there.
Yeah. I mean, I hadn't posted anything in like a month before I did this dump, really. And
That's so rude. That's crazy.
yeah, but
Why'd
is it
she
true?
follow you?
I don't know. She like there's no mutuals involved. Maybe she's trying to neg me. It's working in the sense that she's now got promotion on a large
Yeah.
platform with 500 or 600 listeners or so, and counting. If Miles shares it on his
That's
story,
crazy.
yeah. No, she's like has no mutuals. I can't even tell who she is, but you're avoiding the question. Do you think that my need for attention appears insatiable?
Well, I don't think attention-seeking behavior is necessarily a negative quality.
Right. Isn't posting in general some form of attention seeking?
Yes, and replying is extremely attention-seeking.
Right. Saying like a kind of rude generation bitch ass thing to someone in the
Yeah.
DMs, that's attention seeking.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that was radical honesty. So, what were you saying about Alex?
He has a pitch for the tagline,
Okay.
and I'm going to do it. I'm sitting in my windowsill right
Can we
now.
go back
I
to
wanted
radical
sit
honesty
down.
for a second?
Yeah.
How uncomfortable my version of radical honesty, because my need for attention is insatiable, and also I'm always oversharing and being radically honest to the point where like I have to actually be careful to not start talking about asking each other how much money's in our checking account right now or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm using radical honesty to ask you questions, but I want to get
know.
into the mindset of like when Alex starts talking to you about a bit. I mean, I'm even in a group chat with you two on iMessage where he sends these lovely messages about the show every week, and I think that you are a little bit standoffish, not rude, but just it certainly doesn't seem to interest you to talk about the show with Alex. So tell me what you're at a party. Alex is like, I'm such a good friend to you. I listen to everything you do, and I'm such a big fan. And then what's your mindset in that moment? Paint a picture. Agitated, uncomfortable, looking for the exits.
Neutral. No, it's neutral.
Okay, that's disappointing. But
What do you want me to say?
I'll find the real you in there. You have been grumpy since you've started talking to me. I'm going to bring it all
It doesn't
out.
annoy me at all. But it's like it doesn't excite me either. It's
you just kind of wait for it to end.
no, I respond to him and I have a normal conversation about it.
Okay. Oh, that was it. Back to the episode. So what's
But
Alex's tagline?
your version of radical honesty is trying to like paint me into a corner. My original concept of this segment was going to be like, oh, I actually like DoorDash, or like.
But the problem with radical honesty as a segment is that it creates this tension that tells the listener that the rest of the show is incredibly dishonest, and that you're not actually sharing your real opinions outside of radical honesty. Am I incorrect?
Yes.
What?
Because radical honesty is the space where you are. Well, maybe no. I don't think you're right.
Okay.
I don't think you're right. I think radical honesty is just the space where you're honest about your opinions that
I guess
are
maybe
so radically raw and soul bearing. Like
so I
that
guess
you like to order DoorDash and you think it's okay.
That's perhaps like a personality difference. Another one, and I think what's interesting about it. I was telling you this before we started. What's interesting about it is when we made our failed first episode, which you can hear on Patreon.com. Again, I'm the only one plugging that, but it's all right. it's neither here nor there. But when we made that, I was like, oh shit, maybe Miles and I are too similar. We're into the same things. We have the same points of reference. Meanwhile, I made a show with Sam Sutherland, who was like kind of my foil personality-wise. We didn't have the same sense of humor. But what I've been enjoying as we keep going is learning just these tiny little things that are like worlds apart. Like the concept of just being neutral in any social context, I can't even wrap my head around it. Being neutral, or like saying you've never been grumpy before in your life. Like these are just so baffling to me. And then the thing today that I was really struck by was we were going to do a different episode topic, and he said, I don't think I have anything to say about that yet. And the idea of just like thinking before you speak is so opposite of me. So again, I'm doing something that I probably wish I didn't always do, which is give backhanded compliments constantly. But to me, I think, yeah, podcasting is sort of a kind of manipulation war, first of all. And I'm just fascinated by these ways that we are so different, despite the fact that maybe we have some similarities too. Maybe we don't at all, actually.
You don't think we do at all? Maybe.
I don't know. I'm kind of squirming over here because you're everything is just neutral to you.
I mean, not everything is just neutral, but just like whether my friend listens to my show or not is neutral. Like, why would, like, because if he didn't, then that would also be okay. Like, that would be more than okay. Like, so the implication of being excited if somebody listens to it is that they have to. And there's 1,000 reasons why a close friend does not want to listen to your podcast. That's true. And that's okay.
That's
and there's 1,000 reasons why they could. And those are okay as well.
It's
so
like,
you just have
it's
to
actually
take it as
very
they
zen.
are.
It's very zen what you're saying. It's making me like that is truly how I want to be when I create things, is creating it for the purpose of it existing rather than So I like that. I like that attitude, but like I don't know. It's just I'm just interested is all.
That's good. And Alex's tagline suggestion was millennial excellence. Millennial excellence?
Oh, that's pretty good. What does it mean?
It's rephrasing the question. He thinks I invented asking a question.
What? He thinks you invented it?
Yeah.
Can you extrapolate or?
Because I used to say best fall ever.
Oh, right. That's true. Yeah, I do love that. Best fall.
Or I made a shirt that says best place on earth, and it's Indiana on a globe.
I have that shirt.
Thank you.
Oh, see? You're not... I ordered it. And you are... Actually, I think you gave it to me. Maybe. No, I think I bought it.
Thank you for having it.
But what if I didn't have it?
Then that would be extremely, like, statistically, most people on Earth don't have the shirt.
That's true.
And I wouldn't expect them to. Like, I was looking at it again, and I was like, the shirt sucks. Like, I was like, I'm so bad at making shirts.
You're good at making episode art, though. Try sharing it on your story one day. You might be surprised.
I think, yeah, anyway.
Well, sorry, I've just been, like, attacking you playfully for the last 10 minutes.
But that's okay. It's like a kitten biting my finger. You just
also, I'm sick. You have to feel sorry for me. You have to.
I do feel sorry for you. I'm taking pity on you. No,
here's
I'm
mine.
Not taking pity on you. You're like Gollum.
Well, don't start the episode yet. Alex doesn't get to pitch the. I have to do my bit.
Okay.
So we've agreed that millennial excellence abbreviates nicely to ME. Can we agree on that? Can we find some fucking common ground, Miles?
Like the awards that television gets?
What?
Like
Emmy.
The Oscars, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That is probably we could get one for this. ME, like me, right? Me. That is the abbreviation. So I was thinking millennial excellence. It's a me, millennial. and then it got me thinking, what could a character named Millennial be if we had a mascot named Millennial?
Wow, this is good. I think it would just be Mario, except like
He
a
kind
different
of
color, like gray or pink.
Oh, Millennial Pink Mario. That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know if now. What do you call Mario's pants with straps? What do you call those? His
Coveralls.
Oh, really?
No.
Overalls, right?
Yeah, but I
then
think
I
you
was
would
thi-
call them coveralls.
No, because coveralls has sleeves. That's a universal thing.
Oh.
It covers all. It's like the Beastie Boys gas station. It's very Gen X excellence. But I was thinking maybe dungarees, but I don't know where I pulled that from. Is that true too? Dungarees?
I don't know. I think dungarees are a specific type of pant with a specific type of jeans.
When I
I'm not
search
sure.
dungaree, it does show sort of what I would call overall, made by Carhartt. But I was thinking that's not a very millennial.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
That's not a very millennial. I don't think. Well, maybe the brown ones when Chance the Rapper wears it. It's millennial.
No, I feel like Mac DeMarco types were wearing these
It's true.
for a while.
So do you think Mario would be wearing the Carhartt Mac DeMarco Chance the Rapper dungarees
Yes,
and mustache? Are we going to change the mustache or keep it?
we're going to keep the mustache, of course.
And what about on his feet?
They can still be those shoes. They might be Timberlands or something similar. Or desert
we don't wanna-
Chuckos.
We don't. Okay, yeah, that's better. That's good because we don't want to turn him just into a rapper. I don't think. Well, maybe we do. Rappers can be millennials. What about his hat though?
I believe the hat should also stay the same.
Exactly the same.
Perhaps, yeah.
Right,
I mean,
well-
it's stylized, I think.
I'll
I
mock
think
it
it's a-
up. I'll talk to Max. We'll get Millennial on the socials this week, and we'll see how it works.
It's such a millennial. Can it be millennial?
It could be, I guess.
That'd
Why
be
would
cute.
it be like that? Well, just like if we did baby voice.
It just sounds like somebody saying millennial. Like it sounds like somebody who has a speech impediment, and they don't have to be a baby.
That's
They can
true.
be any age.
Right. Sometimes I think people who don't talk like that are the ones with the real speech impediments.
That's actually pretty beautiful. In a way.
Sometimes a speech pediment is an impediment. Yeah, so that was my tagline, so I guess we'll just throw it
Yeah.
on the fucking pile because I've noticed that you also refused to make a decision about the tagline. So
Well, that's the thing. Josiah, this one is just has Nintendo is if you're a Nintendo gamer, you know Nintendo is notorious about
IP.
protecting their copyright and their
Protecting-
IP.
What do
So
you
that's
think of how people suddenly just say IP all the time and know what it is? Pause. But that was a sort of grade school pause, not a sexual
Yeah,
one.
like pissing.
Yeah.
That was the problem. Yeah, I know we've talked about. There was something we talked about this recently where it's like, and not to point the fingers, but I'm pointing since you were pointing fingers at me. I'm going to point it at you, and I don't
It's coming
remember
in
what
hot
we were
today.
talking about. But you're like, we shouldn't know what this stuff is.
Yeah.
I think
Probably
there's some
something I would
stuff where
say.
it's okay to know what it is.
Yeah, but do you think
Um,
I don't like when the jargon starts being introduced.
I know, but the thing is like the jargon has permeated everything. Like the marvelication of everything. You need a word to describe whatever the hell that is, or the
Yeah.
Disney Plusification.
Yeah.
Like I do think it. Even normal TV watchers need a word to describe what it is when
Intellectual
Mickey
property.
Mouse is meeting Homer and Spider-Man's there as well, and
Yeah, by the
it's
way,
confusing.
not that you asked, but I was inspired because I watched Super Mario Galaxy finally.
I thought that was the case. Well, thoughts?
Freaking IP-gasm.
Is that good or bad?
No, well, actually, do you know this guy Walt? I don't really know much about him.
Yeah, I know Walt.
He's funny.
Yeah, he makes really good reviews about Mario.
Yeah,
right?
his review of the Super Mario Galaxy on what is it, Walt Lilly? Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Walt. Maybe if we just shout out people we know, they'll start listening. I have kind of the opposite strategy of you, as I just start naming people's full names and hope that they start listening. But no, I don't remember his username on Letterboxd, and I can't figure it out right now. I just did some sort of scary security check on my computer. But his review of it is so beautiful and on point, is that it really has turned into kind of like a Marvel-style IP freaking orgy with a bunch of random Nintendo characters, like Star Fox is in it. But honestly, if you don't think of it as being a film, it's pretty fun to watch still. It's just like a whole bunch of cool screensavers happening at once. So I kind of liked it, but I've also eaten about 3,000 cough candies in the last week. So
yeah, what are you chewing on? Ricolas?
I got Ricolas. Yeah,
lasagna?
absolutely. You called it. Ricola and Sepicol Sensations, which kind of seems like a sexual thing.
I know,
put sensations on it.
There.
Yeah, that's a bit of a pause. Yeah, and I'm just rubbing those on my dick.
Okay,
yeah.
sounds normal. Sounds less effective.
I'm having a normal one. Yeah, no, I'm having those, and I actually have found that Advil. I don't really pop pills, but I'm taking Advil before bed, and it's helping me not hack up a damn lung while I'm trying to sleep.
Makes sense. Relieve some of the inflammation in your throat.
Yeah.
Likely. Yeah.
And
I kind of like coughing, though. It's satisfying.
I like it, but it's kind of... I didn't do that on purpose. That was... Oh my god, I just remembered. My last monologue I did had a cough in it. Remember?
Yeah, it was
that one.
Foreshadowing.
They must have been, because it was in the script, as we all know. But maybe I launched something. But no, coughing is satisfying, but it's been mostly a dry cough until recently. So I'm coughing nothing. But I had a Costco pack of tea, and it's all gone. Went through a whole Costco-sized pack of different turmeric teas. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's happening over here? So I guess that's the tagline bit and the radical honesty bit.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to...
Now it's time to get into the show. This is the episode about the character Gollum from the Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy.
I'm really sorry to do this, but is that how you always say it, or did you just weirdly try to be a little bit more professional than say his name weird?
There's Gollum.
You say Gollum. I say Gollum.
Yeah, I definitely would not say Gollum.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why is there... Are you just copying me? I look it up and it says a golem is an animated anthropomorphic being in Jewish folklore.
Yes, because you spelled it wrong.
Well, yeah, but so did they name him? Is there anti or pro Semitism? Is there some sort of Semitism going on with this character's name?
I don't know. My understanding of the character is he's called that because in the Hobbit book there was an onomatopoeic sound he made of clearing his throat.
If you say something good like that, I'll say play. Instead of pause. Onomatopoeic. Play on. Rewind.
He got choked when he was a hobbit-like creature, and ever since then when he was perverted by greed, he coughed or something, and so that's why he's called Gollum, because as spoiler alert, his real name is Schmeagol, which also sounds like the name of a slimy, evil piece of shit. So I'm not sure what J.R.R. was getting at with that one. He was kind of famous.
You also added the H sound to that because I think it's Smeagol.
Yeah, it is Smeagol.
Okay.
Schmeagol. But that kind of sounds nice, no?
It does probably seem like it felt good
adds
to say.
something to it.
Yeah, you did add some flavor. To be clear, I think you should be pronouncing things all over the place.
That's what I like to do.
It's
Thank
like
you.
how they say that spelling mistakes are now a sign that there was no AI. And so if we're not saying things weird, you could be listening to an AI podcast.
That's right. And cussing and listening to heavy metal music is a sign of intelligence.
Guilty. So yeah, what do you want to tell me about this? Our little friend. Smeagol.
Well, he was kind of everywhere. You were a man when these movies came out, but I was more of a boy, a schoolboy. And, you had Harry Potter there was Dobby. And then you had the Star Wars movies where there was many annoying creatures, but Jar Jar was one of them. And then you had Smeagol, Gollum.
Okay, hold on a second. Mm-hmm. When did Harry Potter movies come out?
In like 2000, 2001.
So didn't they come out after?
They kind of came out about the same time. I think Dobby ended up showing up in the second or third one.
Man, when those movies came out, I bet Peter Jackson felt like he had won the lottery.
When which movies came out?
Lottery.
That's good. Play. That's good.
Also, I think I can hear your dishwasher or
that was the
laundry.
Washing machine. Yeah, the laundry.
I hate that you can't turn those songs off.
You can, but you don't always think to do it ahead. It's kind of nice to have the chime.
Mine has I can't turn it off, and sometimes it's the dryer, and then you have to sit there and listen to it for 10 times. Or else you got to pause your show and go, I looked it up and it was like you have to take off the front panel and find this secret button inside to turn it off. Like, it's a bit much.
But you would feel really proud of yourself when you do achieve that.
So you're saying Smeagol is a little guy in the you're comparing him to Jar Jar and Dobby. I don't know much about. I've seen one Harry Potter movie on a plane, and this is where we're different, is that I am willing to do humiliating binge watches for a show. So if we ever did want to do a Harry Potter, we could do a Harry Potter series or something once we hit like 10K on Patreon or something.
I kind of want to watch that HBO TV show that everyone's mad about preemptively.
Oh, that's crazy. You're about to get canceled for saying that. No, outside of Radical Honesty,
I should have saved that for Radical Honesty.
I did go on a Harry Potter ride recently, but tell me what's the deal with Dobby? Just a similar sort of shapeless, like weird alien creature who's like...
He has more of a shape. He's a little bit more Yoda. Dobby's a little bit more Yoda in design. Okay. But he's similarly groveling. And he has similar annoying, huge dinner plate eyes. I think you've seen him.
You find the eyes annoying? I think I've seen him, but I just didn't know the lore.
I think the eyes are uncanny. The eyes add an uncanny dimension. I think they're kind of annoying. Yeah.
I think it's interesting that you lump Smeagol in with those people when there's such a rich history. Not to get on you, but the creature features of yore, or lore of yore, is that what you say? Of old? The creature features of old, such as gremlins, E.T., and like 20 other ones that guys in flat brim hats who have YouTube channels. Mm-hmm. And, that sounded like a diss on Sam. That's not what I meant, but I guess he's included. But, it's kind of like people who love 80s, remember, blockbuster type vibes. Like Goblins maybe is one or something, or like... Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Like all the kind of puppet movies, or Basket Case is a good one. That's kind of its own history, but then you're saying Smeagol is part of the new wave, the CGI creature feature.
Well, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I do think Smeagol sits more in with the CGI quotable, memeable thing. But the points you're raising are actually pretty interesting, because Peter Jackson kind of had that like...
Oh, yeah, he has that clout, right?
Schlocky history.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen whatever one that was. He did.
I haven't like Meet the Feebles, I think.
Yeah, right.
I think there might be another one too, but I can't remember.
Okay.
But I think there was like puppets or something.
Right. And then I feel like this timeline that I'm painting ends with sort of a return to form with Grogu, Baby Yoda, who, you know what? I love him. He's so cute. Sorry if this offends.
He's fine. He's fine. I don't love him.
Have you seen him talk? It's so cute.
I didn't know he talked. I thought he didn't say anything.
Or he does his little noises. He emotes and he like reaches for snacks he's not supposed to have. It's really cute.
Well, yeah, they all kind of do the same thing. They all kind of occupy the same thing as a hateable CGI motion capped thing.
Right.
The other thing about Smeagol is he looks a lot like Andy Serkis. And I'm really fascinated with Andy Serkis.
So again, not to go back to the IP thing, but like suddenly everyone knew who Andy Serkis was and was talking about him all the time.
I think it was a slow burn on Andy Serkis. I don't think it was sudden.
Okay.
I think Smeagol he broke. For some reason, I just feel compelled to say Smeagol. When you really know Gollum, you want to call him Smeagol.
It's true. It seems insulting to call him Gollum.
It's like when people talk about MJ Linderman and they call him Jake. It's like
whoa, that's crazy. Do you do that? You didn't in the Async app.
No, I don't do that. But anyway, what was I saying?
Something about Andy Serkis, because from my feeling, suddenly everyone's like, "Oh, I love Andy Serkis. I can't wait to see what Andy Serkis is doing next." I'm like, "Who the fuck are you talking about, Andy Serkis?"
Apparently he sucks now. We should watch this Animal Farm movie that Andy Serkis directed.
Yeah, I heard
that's bad, and Seth Rogen's in it.
Yeah,
but no, I think he had a good career arc of being Smeagol and then King Kong and then being the main ape in the.
Have you seen
Planet
those
of
movies?
the Apes movies? I love those Planet of the Apes movies.
I heard they're good. I've never watched them. Never.
I love them.
Too much CGI for me.
Yeah, but it's convincing for some reason.
Okay. I miss when they would make monkeys like eat peanut butter and like have a shock collar to make it look like they were acting. That's one thing that woke did take from us.
I was actually just thinking about that, like, because I was eating peanut butter and I had it in my mouth, and I was like, if I was a dog on TV, this is how they would make me talk.
It looks like I'm talking right now.
Yeah.
This. We tried switching to almond butter recently. We tried a bunch of different kinds, and we're back. We're back on the peanut.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason the peanut butter is the most market dominant nut butter. Why did you switch to almond butter? Because of the more antioxidants? Or
I
just, like,
think
less oils?
the less mold was what Sarah was thinking. We should have less mold in our food.
Oh, is there like micro molds in peanut butter or something?
Probably.
Or
I don't really pay attention to this kind of stuff. It's probably a mixture between real research that she was doing and probably like a TikTok video where someone was like, "Oh, there's so much mold in your peanut butter. Don't eat it."
Yeah.
And then as a result, we probably spent about a total of $25 on different almond butters over the last few months. And now we're back to basics, and it feels
Pistachio
so good.
butter is really good, but that is expensive.
I also feel like in America you have access to way more. Like, we don't have the same kind of like bougie granola shit that you guys have.
Yeah.
We have some. You can go on well.ca and get some pretty good stuff, and we can definitely get the Maddie Matheson the Pep craft dinner ripoff on there, which is really good.
Pep is crazy.
I know, I can't. So Andy Serkis, I'm just reading his thing. Like, he's best known for being
Pause.
But I'm assuming he's from like an improv troupe or something.
I think he's like a classically trained actor.
Who probably does like annoying like body work. Pause. I
don't know how he I kind of like. I just read the early life section of his Wikipedia for the intro, and it looked like he was doing Shakespeare. Like he looked like he was in a traveling company doing Shakespeare, which is I think a lot of the British guys do.
To show how British he is, his last movie before Fellowship of the Rings in 2001 was called, and I'm not joking, it was called The Jolly Boys Last Stand, which is really good. Yeah. So do you like him, Andy Serkis?
I love him. I don't think he's funny. I think he's famously not a funny guy.
This whole time I've just been in the back of my mind trying to think of a joke that I could do that, what's his wife's name? Mary, but I can't think of something that
Carnival?
feels... There we go. Mary Carnival. God damn it. Should have just committed to it. There we go. Let's get a clean one. Andy Serkis, what's his wife's name? Mary Carnival?
Oh, I literally almost fell out of my rolling chair there, which scared me. But I'm alert now. I don't love him. I admire him. I think, like...
You admire his physicality?
I admire his ability to become an ape. To be a professional ape.
What? So with the ape one, the ape doesn't look like him, right?
It kind of looks like him. Not in King Kong, but in Planet of the Apes, it kind of looks like him.
And also, like, that seems easy to not have a... Why do you need motion? Why do you need... Oh, sorry, let me do the jargon. Why do you need mocap for a monkey? Why can't you just, like, copy how a monkey goes around?
Because you need to put dots on his face, too, and like... So when he reacts to, like, John Lithgow having dementia in the first one, he emotes. Yeah.
I see.
And he does it ever so subtly. Because he's still a monkey, but he's becoming more intelligent over time.
Last week we talked about a song getting dementia, and that has not left the group chat with Len and Caleb thinking about music getting dementia. So dementia coming up right now with John Lithgow it's a theme, and I'm worried about what this theme portends.
Well, what other things can music get? Can music become depressed? Can music...
Well, that's the thing. Like, do you
have
think
ADHD?
Yeah. What do you think about it? I don't know if you're like an experimental music head, really. But when you
I'm not a head at all.
When you hear that concept of an album that is 6 hours long and it's like old-timey, old folks music that slowly gets more and more deteriorated until it's just like ambient noise. And the guy who made it said, I've set out to make an album that gets dementia. Doesn't that just seem like the dumbest fucking thing you've ever heard in your life? And in case anyone's catching up, this is about The Caretaker. And also his name's The Caretaker, which I realized while thinking about it all week.
It seems a little mean-spirited to me. And it kind of seems like lazy.
That's what I think.
Say.
It seems lazy.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to have had firsthand experience with anything to like talk about it because you exist in the world. But to be like, I'm throwing dementia on the track is just like really funny. Anyways, yeah, Andy Serkis, and then he directed Venom 2, I believe, which I really wanted to watch, but I just didn't get around to it. But I kind of liked the first Venom movie, and I love saying Venom like Eminem in the song.
You know how you hate when people say, it's on my list, or I've heard of it, but I haven't heard it.
Yeah. I don't hate the second one.
I wanted to watch it, but haven't gotten around to it. Is that not in that
I think
genre?
It is. No, I think it is. You're right. I think it's probably because it was something that sucks that I felt like I could get away with it. But you're right. I'm guilty of it. I say it about things that suck instead of things that are good because I'm instead trying to broadcast my unpretentiousness, and it's not working. So I appreciate the call in.
Have you seen the Lord of the Rings movies?
Yeah, I saw them in the
list?
theaters. I saw them in the theaters. And then I rewatched them during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think they held up very well, honestly.
Do you like Gollum?
I think I like him. He's pretty annoying, for sure.
What did you want to do to him? Like, if you were in a room with Gollum, what would you do to Gollum?
That's the thing is, what are you? Is this a pause or?
No.
I do like a character that is like incredibly punchable, And like,
Yeah.
I feel like he does get beat up a lot, doesn't he, in the movies?
Yeah.
I can't remember even now, but I think I like that he's like just like so annoying and nasty, and you just kind of want to hurt. He's like kind of like the, I don't know if this is the right use of the phrase, but Death Eater, or like he's like the sponge for all of the vitriol and hatred in the movie. He's kind of just like the bitch of the movie, and I do like that, and I like how pathetic he is. I guess I do think that he's cute when he smiles too. I think I'm kind of a sucker for most of these characters.
There's times during the movie where I want to protect him.
Really?
Yes, and there are obviously other times where I want to destroy him. I do think he is portrayed powerfully, and I'm not sure if that's Circus coming through or Pete Jackson's amazing direction, or the folks at Weta who so expertly animated him. Remember hearing about Weta all the time?
No, I don't know about it. Were you like a big Lauter head?
No, I was not a big one, but it was just
like I was in
one
youth
of the
group at the
coolest
time.
boy things happening. It seems like it would be a banger in youth group.
There was a lot of people around who were like, "Oh, we're gonna watch the fucking 6-hour version on the DVD."
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I wasn't really like that. I was like, do you guys want to watch The Simpsons with me again? And people are like, we're going to go over here now. But no, I wasn't really that far into it. But it was like sick as hell to see in the theater when it came out. And then the Hobbit movies came out, and I think Gollum's in that too, right? I didn't watch those.
I think he is. Yeah, I watched those aren't good at all.
I watched
You
the
might
first
like them,
one,
but they're bad. There's like songs in it and stuff.
Why would I like them?
Because you like bad stuff.
It's true. I know. I just wanted to feign offense for a second. Yeah. I tried the first one, and I remember feeling kind of motion sick from it for some reason in the theater. Wasn't it like filmed like weird?
Yeah, I
technology?
think they like used a GoPro and like put kicked the GoPro down some stairs and stuff like that.
Do you like Avatar?
I only saw the first one. It is something that I like, that I would like. Like, I'm a sucker for that kind of like man against nature kind of thing. Nature wins.
I thought you were going to say fruited your arrow aesthetic.
That too. TBH. But no, I didn't care enough to go see them, to go see those new ones.
I almost fell for the kind of bro-y hype to go see them, but
Yeah.
luckily my wife does protect me from some of my worst instincts and refuses to do these things with me. I'm not going to go alone to Avatar 3 or whatever. But yeah, where are we going with this show?
Well, that is a question that we have been endeavoring to answer for quite some time now. But yeah, why don't we watch some videos? I think one of the things that puts Smeagol in the Dobby and Austin Powers realm, etc.
Wait, so does Dobby also? Are you setting up that it's quotable or impressionable?
Yes.
Because I don't actually know what Dobby. I think I might have experienced Dobby while I've been on some Harry Potter rides, because I was briefly a theme park adult. I think I'm retired. I've seen Dobby, but I don't know. Does Dobby just say Dobby, or what? Like, can you give an impression? I don't want to see a video.
I legitimately cannot remember. I assume he speaks with a British accent, but I don't know what. I feel like
let's just guess. Let's just both guess,
dude. The thing that I want to say, it's not
okay.
He's like extremely submissive. He's like extremely submissive. Like, I seriously cannot for the life of me remember what Dobby sounds like. Should we look that up?
It's your episode, so whatever you feel is most important.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up, and just to get this, just to clear the air on Dobby, and if he is as
offensive as you may or may not have suggested. Every Dobby scene, wow.
Harry Potter. Such an honour it is.
Who are you?
Dobby, sir. Dobby the house elf.
Okay, I kind of was right. I knew he was going to be like,
Rude or anything,
Dobby!
But this isn't
Dobby!
a great time
Yeah.
for me to have a house elf in my bedroom.
Oh, yes.
I feel like
sir.
they're a bit
Dobby
too British in
understands.
this.
It's just that Dobby has come to tell
Yeah,
you
it feels put on.
it is.
Dobby
difficult,
is not
sir.
animated
Dobby
as
wonders where to
charismatically
begin.
as Gollum.
Why don't you sit down?
Yeah, before we
I will
watch,
say.
like, can you find a Golem thing like this, too, before we see the sort of
Like
the cultural
every Gollum
imprint?
scene?
Yeah, I just want to, like, get a level set, because it's been a minute. Also, do you agree with I've seen it became memed, but I remember it from childhood, too, that when Bilbo has the ring and his face gets all scary for a second, that was so fucking scary.
Yeah, I thought that was really scary when I was a kid.
It terrified me. Even now, when I see it, I get a bit of a chill. Yeah, I love his voice, actually. It's so nasty.
That's all circus.
See what's Smeagol, friends?
Yeah, I can see why he was a hero. There's also Smeagol is breaking up these rabbit carcasses that he found. Which, you know, if you're grossed out by that, I guess you should probably think about where your meat comes from.
That's right.
Okay, thank you. That was helpful.
Well, you reacting to that reminded me of this reaction video I found, which is a mashup of 100 people reacting to
Oh my god.
Gollum's backstory.
What? What? Oh, this is my dream podcast sound. Batchy Reacts, it's called. Holy shit.
Beautiful. Look at this.
All of the comments on this video are like talking about the Gollum scene, not about the fact that there's 100 people reacting.
Yeah, do you think people watch movies like this?
This is so insane. What the fuck is this? if you go to batchymashup.com, it's like nowhere does it say like, oh, we're doing a shit post. This is a joke. It's like over 600 mashups. Browse content. Like,
Yeah, I think
This
people
is a
watch this shit. I think this is like
there's so many people reacting at once. I almost feel like it'd be cool to play this through my like sleep speaker that normally plays water running or whatever. But all the comments, these must be bots, right? Is this the folks at Chaotic Good on the YouTube channel? One person said this video is horrible. Someone else said Smeagol is a funny name. It was not Smeagol who found the ring first. Love the soundtrack of the whole trilogy. It's superb. Definitely the most disturbing scene in the trilogy, the juxtaposition between the peaceful and green Gladden fields and the brutal, Fiero-esque murder of Deagle, the eerie shrieking music when he puts on the ring, and just how sudden these two go from friendly, amiable cousins to being at one another's throats. The ring was truly corruptible. I mean, that's a comment on this video.
Josiah, some of these videos have millions of views.
What? Who's watching this? This is killing me. Update, my coffee page is definitely not coming back. Oh, maybe we should switch to coffee from Patreon. Oh, I'm dying from this. What? Can you explain?
I mean, what is... No, I have no... I just think people like this stuff.
But who, like, just try. To think about who's watching a mashup of every React video ever made. It's like, just think about. I want to hear what you think.
I don't know. Like, there's just, like, it's foreign to me, right? Like, I'm thinking back to that video of the, like, when we watched Parks and Rec, and there was...
Yeah, there was, like,
group,
there's
and
8
they turned
people
out
in a room reacting together.
Yeah. And they turned out to be from Indianapolis, and they have, like, an entire subreddit and everything. I almost feel like I'm going to sort these videos oldest to new. I feel like maybe...
There used to be less
they
people.
used to just have, like, 8 or 10 people, and then they just
Like,
progressively
how many are
added more.
But is this for them, or are they adding... Is it other streamers all mashed in? I can't really tell.
It's other streamers all matched in. I
Okay.
don't think it's... I think it's, like, a fan of streamers who is doing these mashups.
Oh, it's so good. I'm obsessed. There's one, I also
Let's keep watching it.
I do kind of feel like there's a digital footprint of this that suggests that it's not real. Like, I searched Batchy React, which is the coffee name on Twitter. There's one person. I just became the newest member of Batchy React on Ko-fi. That's the only time it's ever been mentioned. Someone with 3 followers, and the website looks so unbelievably fake. Batchy.
Yeah, the website looks really bad.
He's gonna kill Eagle.
See if you can, like, make out what someone is saying. I heard the word.
Smeagol killed his own sibling.
I heard the word literally.
Oh my god, he just killed someone. This is bad. This is really bad.
Immediately.
He will do anything. It was a slow undoing. Not a quick fall. Day 1. Day 0, actually.
Wow, I'm obsessed. Also, I think what adds to the uncanniness of it is that, like, all React videos are fake. Obviously, it's all
Right.
people being like, "Oh my god, dude, I've never seen some shit like this before." Like, in such a fake, like, disturbing way. So having this many at once, is it just what's on the screen? Is the other thing I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, they're reacting to it. I do think that's synced up in real time.
16, 18, 20, 22, so it's 32 people reacting at once.
34 if you count us.
That's true. Wow, I don't see how you're going to top that, but you know, I wish
I'm not.
nothing but
That
luck.
was the North Star of the video, I think. Here's something that is an official production of Weta and Co.
So wait,
Wait, no, not this. Not
Also,
this.
earlier you were trying to say something. I stepped on you, and I started asking
Hello.
about Dobby, and then we had to get the episode edited for various reasons. But I think you were trying to say that you think Smeagol was a hero for the movie quoting community.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just wanted to
We'll
let
get
you
to
finish
that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
we'll
what's
get to that.
Weta?
The secret good.
Weta is the special effects company that did the special effects for the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Why is it called that?
Because it's named after a cricket-like insect that lives in New Zealand.
How did you know that?
Because I know, that's like this weird overlap of stuff I know. I know a lot about animals.
Okay.
On this two towers set.
Actually, it's called Weta because they worked with Weta Jackson,
That's what I was
the
going to
director.
say.
Yeah.
It's the MTV Award for 2003 Best Virtual Performance. When we heard this award was going to be presented to Gollum, we decided it was worthy of a special acceptance speech. Now, the idea was to have Andy Serkis saying some thank yous, but we had him in New Zealand at the time doing motion capture for Return of the King. So Philippa Boyens and Fran Walsh decided that something far more evil was a good idea. So I hope you enjoy this.
And the best virtual performance is
Luke Wilson and
Kate Hudson from the funny basketball comedy
Gollum,
show.
Lord of the Rings, Two Towers.
I've been actually thinking about putting that
It's pretty funny.
Hi everybody, my name's Andy Serkis and I'm delighted to receive this award on behalf of everybody who brought Gollum to life. Can't actually be with you this evening because we're down in New Zealand completing more shots on Gollum for Return of the King. I'm actually in the motion capture studio where we do a lot of Gollum. I would like to say a big thank you to all the MTV fans, to the Lord of the Rings fans, and to everybody who worked on Gollum. It is a complete marriage of skills.
You're a liar and a thief. It's mine. I won it. It was me. We only won because of me. And me. MTV is
Oh yeah, I forgot that he kind of like switches cameras to do that.
friends. Nobody likes
Venom also does that in the Venom movie.
So that's just the kind of character dynamic that Circus traffics.
Yeah.
Oh, Gollum just cussed.
Circus, you stupid fat with turd.
I like it. It's making me laugh. I think it's cute.
Not you, not MTV, and not those pixel pushing bandits at Weta Digital. And Peter Jackson, my precious. Who do you think you are, you f***ing hack? Shame on you! Shame on you! Go f*** yourself!
This kind of stuff, like, people don't realize, like...
Frankly, nothing can compensate for the long hours of low pay and miserable experience.
People don't realize what?
They don't realize, like, there was a time when this was really exciting and funny for someone to, like, receive an MTV award and they had animated a thing and the thing is, the person's cussing or they're actually a jaded movie star. It's like Roger Rabbit also, I think, maybe, is kind of the vibe. But yeah, breaking the fourth wall.
Like I do think this I think people loved this when it came out, and it felt really novel.
Yeah. Did you like it when you saw it?
It seems like something I would have liked, yeah.
I liked it right now. I was giggling. It was great.
I know.
But I think actually later on he would have been like, I need to call my reps at WMA, or like they would have gone too far with it. But even at the end of the Avengers, one of the first ones when they like go for a shawarma or something, I was like, this shit is so fucking funny. It's like the funniest thing ever. They just like fought a bad guy and saved the world, and they're like, let's go get some shawarma or something.
Yeah, here's some radical honesty. The like early Marvels are kind of good. Yeah, I think.
It's true. See, I didn't need the qualifier to just say it, but yeah.
Which qualifier? Kind of, or
no, hiding in radical honesty. Do we need Caleb to put the theme song in? I wonder.
Yes. Yeah, we do. Caleb. You've got your work cut out for you tonight.
Okay, here we go. Great CGI
so this is
graphics.
An epic rap battles of history.
Smeagol is bored. What's the matter, precious? Got nothing to do? No, I've plenty of things to do. I'm just playing with the rocks and stuff. You'd be less bored if you just accepted my challenge. For the last time, no.
Are these actually kind of good, or?
I don't know. It's not kind of good yet. I guess the voice is kind of good.
He's put a lot of effort into it.
Listening. 2 versus each. Winner decided by Wilson.
Why is Wilson there? The volleyball?
Because it's random, and it represents a psychoactive break, I guess.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to rapping a little earthquake group, we may be a team in the game of riddles. But in the rap game, Smeagol's playing second fiddle. And the chocolate to vanilla, she's juggling high. Who doesn't make a taste of the darker side? Poor Smeagol.
I don't think this is that good.
No, I don't like it either. No, I was trying to have an open mind. I think this kind of flow is like actually only one step removed from my name is Smeagol and I'm here to say, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If he started doing some like Twista style, crazy fast flow, that would be interesting. Still bad, but.
Further ado, it's time to meet our first auditionee. Yeah, I'm Andrew Swallow. I'm 18 from Chesterfield, or you also might say Middle Earth.
Andrew, hello. How are you?
I'm alright, thank you. How are you?
Very good. All good.
My friends think my talent's
Is that
really
Ant or
good.
Deck?
Talent's really good.
Oh
people
yeah,
want me
good
to do it all the time.
Crazy.
Can
Do you
get a
know
bit
them?
annoying sometimes.
I've seen
You've
them
got an
before,
interesting
but
talent, which is...
I think I saw them on Would I Lie to You?
Rings films.
Let's hear the impersonation.
We want it. We need it.
And have you ever phoned anybody up, talking to them like that?
No, I haven't actually.
Don't, you'll be arrested.
Yeah.
I don't think his impression was even that good.
I thought it was pretty good. He's not very charismatic outside of it.
Your New Zealand accent came out.
He's not very charismatic.
That sounds even more bizarre. See, I do phone people. No, I don't.
Whenever this is from, 2008. See, I don't think society respects impressions at this level anymore. You're not getting on TV with an impression.
No, but back then, yeah, impressions crushed.
As well. I'll give you some lessons if you want.
That's okay.
I keep bringing up Sarah, but I have to, we're at the point where I have to say this, is that ever since I've known her, she's always said to me that she can do a really good impression of Peter Jackson. And she says this to people all the time when we meet them, and over the course of 22 years, it's gotten so much worse every time she does it. And all of her impressions are just her saying the name of the person. So it's like, when I first met her, she's like, oh, I can do a really good Peter Jackson. And she's like, hello, my name is Peter Jackson, and I'm the director of The Lord of the Rings. And that was it. And I was like so baffled, because she didn't present it to me ironically. She really thought it was good. And that was kind of something I still think about to this day. Yeah, that's all.
Well, let's see, bro. Yeah, he's got to do it in front of Simon and them.
What's your name?
I'm Andrew. I'm 18 from Chesterfield.
Okay. And what do you do, Andrew?
I do an impression of Smeagol from Lord of the Rings, the second film.
Okay.
Okay, and Andrew, this is serious, right?
Yeah.
Right, this is not a dare, this is not a joke.
Serious.
Right, and you think this is good enough to win this competition?
Yes, I do.
Look me in the eyes and tell me this is serious.
Yes, it's serious.
Off you go.
Piers Morgan, too.
We want it. We need it. Must have the precious. They stole it from us. Sneaking little hobbitses. Wicked, tricksy, false. No, not master. Yes, precious, false. They will cheat you, hurt you, lie. But master's my friend. You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you.
What? I'm the last person on earth to say that creativity should be mined for sort of like output or for financial gain. I mean, creativity for its own reward is beautiful in and of itself. But I guess, like, what would you do with that? Like, what's the like just being like a little kid who's like kind of good at crouching and doing that voice. Like, where does it go from here? What does he think will happen?
I think there's people who go on these shows and know they're only gonna get on.
It's gonna be fun.
They're like cannon fodder. They're like.
I mean, maybe if he was like lathered up with all the makeup and stuff, he could go to like he could be at a birthday party or something. He could show up.
But he doesn't really put his ass into it. Like, he does the voice and he crouched, but he doesn't act like a weird little guy.
Yeah,
enough,
probably because he's too. He's at an age where he doesn't want to like really embarrass himself too bad.
Yeah.
Whereas Circus, well, I don't know if he's getting naked. Does Gollum have a dick also? Does he wear a little loincloth?
He does wear a loincloth. Yeah.
Okay, so that's interesting. Wow.
Well, here's some people who are not in it for the money, and they're just in it for the love of the game. And I think this is a very millennial, excellent video.
We're sleepy. I wrote a song for you. Yes, I did. No. Us. We did. And it goes a little bit like this.
I can already tell what it is from the title.
Someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. Follow you into Mount Deep, the wizard world, a master to take what's mine. When my finger warns are tight, precious is worn, my precious, my love. I've sorrowing and of decide.
You can tell he kind of is too good at singing to really commit to it because
The parody lyrics are actually pretty good, I think.
yeah, like I'm watching this and thinking like, why did I used to hate on stuff like this when I was younger? It's so quaint compared to what life is like now.
Yeah, like that was a good clip.
Yeah,
to
that was
include him
commitment.
actually in a diaper in the cold, yeah.
Slapping a fish around. Gollum swearing again. Funny theme. Something about Gollum that I like compared to crazy delivery. Is this what Scott Walker sounds like? No. One thing I love about Gollum, I just realized, is that like he is harder to merchandise. Like he's disgusting. He talks disgusting. Yeah. He does have the big eyes you're talking about, but like they didn't really try to make him cute. Like he's nasty looking. His hair, his wispy hair. Mm-hmm. A lot of the characters, even Jar Jar, it's like they're trying to make them cool, but Gollum's not really like that. He's a uggo, and I appreciate that.
Well, I think we've had a good time. We've had a fun time. Do you have any millennial items or objects?
I do have millennial object. Well, do you want object or item or both?
Whichever's best.
Well, this is actually a new segment that I'm going to call Collab Corner. So if we could get some new Caleb, some new theme song, please. This is called Collab Corner, and I've got 2 collabs to discuss, and we'll quickly see which one we like and which one is cringe. That's what I've decided, or maybe they're both cringe. These are both from the website hypebeast.com. And the first one is the Witch House band Salem doing their collaboration with the streetwear imprint Supreme for spring 2026. So this is Jack... I was going to say Donaghy, but that's from 30 Rock. Jack Donahue, I think. Is that his name? Former Mr.
Yeah, I've
Lana Del
never
Rey?
said it out loud, and I don't plan to.
Okay, well, Jack Donaghy. Yeah. I am a fan of Salem. I was reading blogs at the right time to enjoy their sort of white boy take on trap music. It clicked with me. I liked it. I think that even their comeback album was pretty good. And I also think that this collaboration with Supreme is very bizarre and almost completely vibeless. I don't even really understand it at all, but that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to see everything that's going on with the lifestyle they have. I think I don't know. I think some of the hoodie, I guess, is... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not enough of a Salem head or a Supreme head. It's like... I think it's supposed to look like the Seattle Mariners, but it's like a pill with a carburetor or something. Like some kind of weird drug.
Yeah.
Poor, rural, white, poor cosplay iconography that I don't understand.
The Salem logo, which uses the millennial goat Helvetica and has stars all around it, printed on the sleeve. That always looks good to me, and it's interesting they haven't leaned into that, but maybe that's because that's just too millennial at this point. So this one, I think, Salem Time Supreme, I'm going to vote it a question mark. I'm just more like, what are you guys thinking over there? What are you What are you taking?
And it's like, I think that they have socks with like print on the bottom that's supposed to look like halfway house socks or something
like
that you get.
Grippy socks.
Yeah.
Now that is almost funny. It's a gimmick at least.
Yeah.
But it's a bit much.
I think the graphic on the color graphic is kind of cool.
The color graphic tee?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
so,
cool.
That's a question mark for me as well. Next, we got Charlie XCX joins Nothing. What? As global brand ambassador and shareholder.
Are you aware of this brand, Nothing? They're kind of like the new taste bro technology brand, Nothing, they're called, based in London.
I feel like maybe I've heard of it. It's like minimalist tech, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's like see-through. You can see all the bits and bobs inside the headphones and the laptop. This is a bad picture, but she has one of the phones. I was looking at them for a second, these Nothing phones, but then I was like, I don't want to. I think you have to use Android on them too. And I think it's actually one of those things that's so not tech bro that it immediately becomes tech bro again. But yeah, this Charlie XCX is now the brand ambassador for Nothing phones and headphones. Any thoughts?
I don't know. There's something about... I still like Charlie XCX.
Me too.
I like that she's like 33 and she just kind of... Like, she's been working for a long time and now she's popping off. Like, and there's something about that I inherently respect.
Because you think that's old.
Because I think it's nice when you see someone's hard work pay off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, she does have a bit of the millennial grind set mentality that I respect. I really enjoyed Rock Music, the new song. I thought it was good. I don't know if you listened to it.
I listened to part of it. I thought it was fine. I didn't hate it. People were shitting on it. I thought it was fine.
That was weird to me. But, yeah, so what do you think about her pairing with Nothing technology brand?
It seems like maybe she got her bag. It seems like Nothing is trying to appeal to me, is what it seems like.
So that's exactly what I'm saying. Did it work?
I think the phones look ugly. I think that this R2-D2 looking ass phone is stupid. And yeah, I don't want to run Android either. Are the headphones a Nothing brand?
Yeah, there's headphones, and then there's this laptop, which is like kind of cool. I've kind of like the R2-D2 looking ass stuff, but I'm just old, I think.
Well, it's certainly made the brand more recognizable. Thank you for marketing Nothing to me.
There's this guy.
This is what's happened.
This guy's like a tech reviewer.
Oh, I think. I've seen this guy.
MKBHD or something.
Now that I see them on him, I don't like.
Me too.
Like now that I see them up close,
when
don't
I
like
see
them.
this
From
guy,
far away, it looked good.
Whenever I see this guy, I think I don't want to know about the computer anymore. Marquise or something. So that was collab corner that was Caleb's collab corner. That's what I'm going to call it because he has to edit it in and add a theme song. So Gollum.
Well, I was wondering, is Gollum millennial excellence? Honestly, not really. I don't think.
Wait, what? I think I think are you being literal? Because I think when you have a video that's someone parodying I Will Follow You Into the Dark, which, by the way, has a line where he mentions Calgary, and people in Calgary used to go apeshit for that when he said Calgary. They would scream. I think if you can find a guy that's singing I Will Follow You Into Mount Doom with a very faithful Death Cab adaptation, does that not make it millennial excellence?
I think the Death Cab adaptation is millennial excellence, but I think Gollum is... He was invented by a guy who was like 100 years old.
That's true. Okay.
I don't think Gollum is millennial excellence, but he did influence us as millennials.
I think he's a flavor of I think he's a the content if the content is millennial, then Gollum is a tone that we like to use to inform the content, but the content can shift.
Yeah, that's fair.
But also, I do need to bring up something I read somewhere, is that someone took umbrage with you saying that Anthony Bourdain was not Reddit, when apparently he was an active Redditor also.
Yeah, but I don't think posting on Reddit makes you Reddit.
Yeah, I actually do agree with you.
Good.
but is Gollum Reddit? I think yes.
I don't think so. I think like Frodo's Reddit. I don't think Gollum is.
Why?
No, Frodo's just Reddit. Frodo's Reddit. Gollum's not.
Okay. I mean, I'd ask you to expand on that, but
you have to just word is bond. You just have to accept it.
What about Gandalf?
Reddit.
What about
Gandalf the Grey is Reddit. Gandalf the White is not Reddit.
What's the other guy's name who was like a metal singer also? The other evil wizard.
Oh, that guy?
Sauron?
I can't remember.
That's a place, right?
No, it's confusing because it's like Sauron or Saruman, and he's one.
Oh yeah,
of the
Saruman.
other.
He's Saruman.
Yeah.
Is he Reddit?
I don't
think
so.
he is.
I don't think the villains are Reddit.
Metal is kind of Reddit though. What about orcs?
Orcs? Yeah, I don't think. No, the orcs are Reddit.
What about
There's meat on the
Samwise?
menu tonight, boys?
Yeah. What about Samwise Gamgee?
Yeah, hobbits are Reddit.
All hobbits?
Most of them. Most of the ones I've met.
Dude, I'm going to say something and then I'm going to ask for permission if it needs to be edited out or not. But someone that Sarah knew was married to someone. She didn't know her well, but like through college, she knew this girl who was married to someone because she had such a crush on one of the hobbits. And then this girl got a pilot of a famous TV show and divorced him and started dating the actual hobbit after.
Whoa! Yeah. Then what?
Then she became quite famous and is a known actress, actually. And I think this dude that looked like one of the hobbits was just left behind in BC. Hopefully he remarried. I don't really know what happened to him, but yeah, she became a famous actress, but she used to be like a youth group gal, and she like traded up from the fake hobbit to the real one. Kind of a cool.
Well,
so yeah, put that.
I hope that's allowed to be kept in. Until next time, this has been Millennial Excellence. Subscribe to our Patreon. Follow us on socials. Share us to story.
Share it to story, please. We need all the help we can get.
All right. Bye-bye.
Gollum literally only wants one thing, and it's fucking precious. I met a female Baggins, had a Shire conversation. I keep thinking that my mom is Marge and that my brother is Frodo. I want to see a Hobbit movie that takes place entirely in the Shire, but it's like super bad.